Hello. Hi, good morning. Welcome to Motivation Monday. Happy New Week. Grand Rising, awakening to you, to you, to you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. This is a great space to be in because you are great and we are sharing greatness together. Welcome to the Beebody Marketplace, where we treat, support, and invigorate our human bodies. We are spirits having a physical, anatomical experience in how we journey through our bodies, our minds, our emotions, really does create a full picture and story for us. And it's important to have support. It's important to have guides. It's important to be a part of community to help you to continue to invigorate those sensory experiences, make sense of things that don't always, and just enlighten each other. So one thing I can say is that here in the marketplace, we are adding on instruments to the experience. So I have our soundscape as usual, and I hope that you can hear the melodious sounds of native languages and sounds walking us into the new day. But also I'm joined by a special instrument here, and there are more to come. Motivation Mondays are when we listen. And here in the marketplace, we encourage listening. It's when we listen to our bodies, listen to our spirits, listen within, and also hear our surroundings that we can truly begin to understand. So I encourage you to listen in today and share with us what comes to you, what drops into your spirit, what comes to mind, what comes to heart. Motivation Monday celebrates the newness, celebrates a new week, celebrates the start. Mondays can be daunting for some, but here in Motivation Monday, we celebrate new beginnings, and we are in a new beginning in the season of plantation, rebirth, preparation for harvest, preparation for the month of October. Now, if you are one to celebrate Western culture, American holidays, you will know that this is typically a season where people go out for pumpkin patches, go for hay rides, and start to prepare warm sweet potato, pecan, pumpkin pies in preparation for Thanksgiving. However, I charge you that there is more going on in our universe, in our world, and amongst each other than just those tokens of happiness and joy. We are in a time of equinox, which means there's equally light as there is day. And for this period of time, we can really use this. We can really connect with this to not only be a symbol of things in rebirth for ourselves, but use it as a catalyst for beginnings of things that have been meaningful, things that have been purposeful, meaning things that have been in our space of desire, and start to cultivate that. Start to plant those seeds, start to water those seeds, start to love on that in preparation for harvest. So welcome The wonderful thing about grace is that grace will give us more than we have given ourselves. It is always good to prepare. It is always good to think on our new week in preparation for Monday by planning. But we don't always get to do that. But grace will show us compassion. Grace shows us love. Grace allows us to show up just as we are. And grace says, hey, I know you didn't plant those seeds during the summer. I know you didn't have the time to water them like you said you would. But now we are in the equinox. And I'm going to quicken, show you grace, those desires, those goals, those motivation, those aspirations, and charge you to use wisdom here and now to prepare for a harvest, that I'm going to help you with. So just being in gratitude for grace, thanking Spirit for knowing that we do fall short. We don't always give ourselves enough time, but it's okay. So the point of it all is our title. And the point of it all is, for me in this moment, as I've shared grace, what is the point of it all this day, this week, this month, or this season for you? What is the point of it all? Type in the comment box what your point of it all is. My point of it all is grace. Knowing that when I fall short personally of preparation or planning or doing things in the way that I had intended to, that the spirit of grace, compassion, and love creates an extension for me to show up afresh, anew, and to pour back into my season of planning and preparation for this rebirth, for this new birth, and know that all is well. And sometimes, a lot of times, we need to know that. We need to hear that from our friends, from our family, from our loved ones, and we don't always get it. So what we can do is use Motivation Monday or any day to connect with our affirmations, connect our prayers and our journaling, connect our meditation, the things that we've been pondering on, thinking about, and put it into an affirmation so that we can start to execute. So I'll give you a few moments to write your point of it all. In the comment box. Why do we need more grace? This instrument is a prime example. I bought this instrument because it spoke to me. It speaks to me. Did I study playing this instrument prior to me getting it? No. Did I know how to play this instrument prior to me getting it? No. What I did instead was listened to my heart, listened and allow Spirit to guide me and give me strength to show myself grace. You know, Spirit is on our side. Spirit is on our side and wants the best for us, wants us to thrive. Humanity is brilliant and profound beyond measure. We are set to accomplish things, invent things, create things, start things, and purpose our lives far more than we know, than we think or we give ourselves credit. But when we choose to meditate or to ponder on the contradictions of this world, on the disappointments of this world, on the sufferings of the sorrow, the wickedness, and the worry, then we take ourselves away from the possibilities, the infinite possibilities to tap into our power source, to regenerate, to recreate. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to have experiences. We are here to share, to grow, to learn, to expand. And when we leave and part from one another, give something. Give something to the next generation. So lead by example. Lead by example with your love, with grace, with compassion for yourself this day. Tap into something that you don't know, that you're not familiar with. Challenge yourself. And see where it leads you. See where it takes you. And have faith that all is well. Ashe. Well, I am preparing to part. It has been a beautiful Motivation Monday, a melodious Motivation Monday of being in the point of it all. Whatever your point of it all is, be it more trust, more grace, more compassion, more focus, more intention, more whatever it is, maybe it's less. Maybe the point of reaching that goal or that intention is that you scale back, is that you maybe clear the way, is that you maybe remove some things that are causing extra when all you need is simplicity. I support you. I, Kayla Naturalby, stand with you and support you. And here in the B-Body Marketplace, there's always support, as it is part of our mission to treat and support and invigorate the human body as well as the mind. Last thing before I share today, I motivated myself by charging my energy and my physical being in the sun. Yes, I got out there early in the morning with the grass, got to be in a free flow and set the course of my day. I've been long since wanting to, in my new neighborhood, get out there in the morning dew, get out there in the morning grass, and I finally have done it. I'm so happy and pleased with myself. It isn't always easy to rise up, to get up, and to go out and to do that. Until my dreams are fulfilled of living in a subtropical or tropical area, I have to find a way to overcome the challenge of the changing seasons and weather. And while cold isn't always inviting, it isn't impossible to be in connection and communion with cold or cool or chill weather. So I made it possible. And it was really inviting to be there with the trees. And it reminded me that I have this book. So a part of the reason, before I leave, the part of the reason why affirmation is so important, so powerful, and so intentional is that to name a thing is to claim a thing. And we understand that to be so from the beginning of time with language and how it has helped to shape our understanding of the world, of culture, and of life. So to name a thing is to claim a thing. And so to understand that we are surrounded by a life that has meaning and has purpose. And life in the form of vegetation, in the form of plants. So I'm going to read to you from this book of trees. And give you a name to remember. Sweet acacia. Its height is about 5 to 26 feet tall. It can grow up to. It is an evergreen tree. It is found in tropical America, such as California, places like Florida, parts of Africa, and Australia. This small tree or thorny shrub is also called golden mimosa. Its flowers are used to produce cassie perfume, which is an ingredient of many cosmetics and fine perfumes. Its bark is a dark brown, smooth leaf. Its leaves are alternate. Its flower, mostly bisexual. Don't forget, just as we have gender, so does nature. Mostly bisexual, rounder flower heads with numerous stamens, sweetly scented. And there is a fruit, a sausage-like brownish black pod. Wow. There are so many parts of us. Our skin, like bark, our dreams, our goals, our wishes, our desires, like flowers and fruit. Take the time this week, if you can, to really be in the point of it all. The point of it all means baseline. It means the root. It's your foundation. What is the point of it all for you this day, for you this week, this month, this season? As we said, focus on that. That will help to reveal to you everything else, how your stems grow, right? How your trunk forms, how your branches extend, what comes of all of this at the point of it all of grace, at the point of it all of trust, at the point of it all of focus or intention. Notice, and I look forward to you sharing what that coming of understanding is on our next week's live share. Motivation Mondays are brought to you by the Beebody Marketplace. So remember to continue to treat, support, and invigorate your human body. Beebody.